Hi, everyone. That was faster than I expected. Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. I am your GM for the evening. I am not Thomas Cook, nor am I Bo Christian Williams, but I am Tiana Hansen, and I am honored and delighted to be joined by this magnificent group of people who put up with the... It is over 100 degrees in Fremont today. So I suspect that everyone who is joining me because we have air conditioning here.
You look so handsome today.
Thank you. I call it the sweaty drowned rat look.
Come on, Rat King. Ratigan. Love it.
There we go. Ratigan. Or Reepicheap. I like Reepicheap better.
Reepicheap is better. I like Reepicheap.
But we do have an early call time tomorrow morning for 3 of us in this room. So we are going to blast through announcements as quickly as we can so we can get into the game and get out of here at a reasonable time. So first of all, our tavern upkeep is currently at 66%. This is due to our patrons. This is due to our Twitch subscribers. This is due to our YouTube watchers who watch with the ads on. Thank you all so much. We truly, truly appreciate you. It is fantastic to come in as one of the earlier shows of the month and already be at over halfway. Coming up on like 3/4 of the way through our tavern upkeep. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We have, of course, friends of the show. We have Birds of Paradise, which I'm sure there will be a link dropped into the chat. Yep, there it is. Cool. If you go to that website and you enter the code chaotic at checkout, you will get 20% off. And you'll also let our own Andrea of the Burbs know that we sent you over there. And that's always a lovely little thing. So go over there, check out the bird-themed dice, check out the Arizona-themed dice. I'm given to understand that there is going to be a large announcement coming out relatively soon, which I'm very excited about. Another wonderful friend of the show is our Hero Forge. We have an affiliate link, which is in the chat, but for those who aren't watching live on Twitch, it is bit.ly/QNC Hero Forge. So check that out. Make your characters, make your renditions of our characters. I know that we'd all love to see that and see how different it is in your head as it is to ours. I'm always down for that sort of thing because I have that thing where I can't visualize things, so it's always cool to see what other people see when I describe things. Another fantastic friend of the show is Nord Games. Unfortunately, because we are not Chaos Agents, we're not sponsored by them tonight. Darn the luck, although maybe someday. But they are still a fantastic provider of third-party D&D and other TTRPG materials. We love them. We use them all the time, and you guys should too. Go to their website, which is nordgamesllc.com/3.html, and use the code chaotic20 at checkout to get 20% off your order. And if you use our affiliate link, we get a kickback to let them know that we sent you over there. I'm fumbling around all over the place. Fantastic. All right, so we are the first D&D show of the month. So we're snagging a whole lot of the Deck of Inspiration cards for use, not least because I added things. I keep forgetting they're only level 2.
You guys are only level 2?
Smash.
That explains so much about your character. I was wondering where you got all of those nice 5th level spells from.
Yes, it's a thing. So we're going to be running through the Inspiration Awards from our wonderful patrons. If you join our Patreon, you are able to gift the players of any of the D&D shows a card of your choosing from the Deck of Inspiration, or you can trade in one of those for 2 inspiration over on GDS, because Cthulhu doesn't have cards yet. Maybe someday. So first up, from Squeal the Bard, one for the players, one to the GM. We are not using the new decks yet. So if you gave a card that is from one of the new decks, we have substituted as appropriate. And some of them are just going to be randomized because there may be no actual equivalent. So here is for the players, and one for me. Nice try, buddy.
Oh.
I got Eagle Splendor, which grants advantage on charisma checks for 10 minutes.
Oh, the tonic of charm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good old tonic of charm. Everyone's favorite card except mine.
Fantastic.
We got bonus time. You gain 1 extra bonus action on your turn. The rules on the number of spells in a turn still apply.
Love it.
Interesting. From Omega Mercy 12, Owl's Wisdom to the players.
Ooh. What does Owl's Wisdom do? Christy, what does it do?
What does it do? Drinking this tonic grants the user advantage on wisdom checks for 10 minutes, or you may use a reaction to drink this potion for advantage on a single wisdom-based saving throw.
Ooh, I love that.
That's not too bad.
I do have, here's an interesting note about one of the leveled up decks. It's Potion of Lucky Stuff, and you get to choose which stat you have.
Ah,
I like
It's a cheat.
I like
it was a
that.
cheat because I'm like, how do I condense all of these into?
I like that.
All of them.
All of them, of course. And then 1 random from Omega Mercy 12 for me.
What's the rando?
The rando is Devastating Oil.
Ooh.
Excellent.
That's a +2.
It is a
yes?
plus. No. What's interesting about it is that
Is it a misprint?
it
It's a
might-
misprint.
It
so
might be.
one of the devastating oils is a misprint, and the other one isn't.
Interesting. I think I got the one that is the misprint because it says
So it's
it says
just
+1.
dangerous. It's
Yeah.
not actually
yeah, yeah.
devastating.
Yeah.
Dastardly.
Dastardly dangerous.
This is how Thomas knows if we actually read the proof copies that he sent to some of us to check, is if we caught that or not.
So I delivered the final files to the printer 3 times.
So it's final with underscores
Yeah.
under all of it.
Yeah.
That's the rule, isn't it?
3 actual final.
From Lord Mirnesh, 2 dangerous oils to whoever gets to break without saying, I actually don't know how to pronounce that. F-bomb. So,
F%*K.
that is conditional, I suppose. Kind of.
I just said it. I just said F.
That means you don't get
Verbatim,
it.
you don't get it.
Clearly. And then from Lady Bedivere, 3 random cards using 1 tonight.
So I gifted my 3 cards to Thomas to use whenever he so chooses as GM or player, and he would like to pull one of them for tonight.
All right, deal.
Yes.
This is not a bribe. Hashtag.
No, if she was trying to bribe, she'd bribe me.
Yo.
Here you are, Thomas.
Whee! Guiding light. Yes. Where is our? Unfortunately, we don't know our goal.
This will be good. Oh,
Here's,
this will be a
here's,
stated
here's the
goal.
thing, though.
Yeah.
There might be something in the ship that will give you a goal, and that might help you significantly. That is actually very well timed.
So yes, you asked for guiding light from the gods. For a brief moment, you see a faint glow in the direction of your stated goal, and you sense an estimate of how far away it is.
Excellent. And finally, from Duke Fleeg, 2 random cards for the players. So there's 1 and 2.
Oh, thanks, Boo.
Oh, this is for
Of
you.
course.
I'm not using that one.
Das ist das?
Hippo rush. Use an action to move up into a 35. It's bull rush.
Oh, I like hippo.
It needs to be Hippo Rush.
Yeah.
Hippo rush.
That's
This is
so
Amy's
cute.
card. This is the one Amy made. Use an action to move up to 30 feet in a straight line through any number of enemies without provoking opportunity attacks. Each enemy moved through takes 1d4 points of damage.
Love it.
Nice.
And we got just a little spin. On a single ranged attack, you can put a spin on the shot and ignore all cover if the subject is within 5 point of a point you can see.
I love it.
That's fantastic.
It's like a out of a motion painting.
Yeah, it's like something out of a motion.
Wonderful.
Wanted, in fact, is that motion painting.
I will go ahead and call this out now because I think it's going to change soon. We are currently at 69% of the Tavern of Peace, and I am delighted to get to be the one to steal that from all the regular GMs on this channel.
Usually we blast past it so quickly we don't even get a chance to do it, so we're done.
I'm very pleased about this. All right, we have some bits. We have some bits for people. 500 from Tamago Tora for the dragon budget. I suspect that's to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want it.
Technically, aren't you a Dragonborn sorcerer? You could have some bits.
I mean, there's some dragon lineage there.
I really want to know the story behind that, and also don't.
I think Coralynn would also like to know the lineage story.
That's
She
fair.
definitely does not know it.
That's fair. And then 500 bits from Tamago Tora for the spit take bounty.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
1,000 bits from Duke Fleeg. 1 for me, 1 for you.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Got it.
Nice try.
Got it.
10 out of 10.
And 1,000 bits from J. Matthews 85. TPKs are a great way to get home on time.
Oh,
I like the way
they
you
It's
are.
true.
Huh.
It's true. It also would change the programming for the next 2 months.
Not that much.
A little bit. And then 500 bits from the Hefner for no one, because apparently he was minus 500 bits last. I don't know, man. I don't ask those sorts of questions. But thank you, Hef.
We appreciate your support.
Very much so.
Take your beard oil and your popcorn and enjoy.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it very much. Okay, yes. Devastating oil is for me. Dangerous oil is for you. I was confused for a second. Cool.
They're all the same card anyway, because you've got the fluke one, so.
Yeah, well, I'm going to treat it as the real one. It's what it says on the name.
We're
Yeah.
in danger.
Just a little. All right, so I believe that's all of the bits. That is all of the cards. That is all of the friends of the show. So we're going to go ahead and then dip to the title slate briefly. Question mark?
Sure.
And then we'll be back in just a moment. Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. I'm just going to enjoy Matt being the one to go first and strut his stuff around to open the door because we're dying. It is so hot today.
No one wins the bet. It wasn't Thomas.
True. That's very true.
I do not.
All
I
right.
do not have gams like me.
That was a very
That's not
good Riker
true.
sit, I will
That's
say.
It was excellent.
It's people who sit in that chair tend to use the Riker sit. Bo does that too.
So low.
It's a thing, I guess. All right. So, previously, after saving the Myconid community, the party returned to Dragon's Rest and spent a few days of downtime while Tarek brewed powerful healing potions for them from the fungus they received as a reward. Coralynn trained with Varnoth, seeking a path forward that has eluded her all of her life, and began to find centering within movement meditation. Madame Celery worked with the kobold alchemist Myla, receiving a potion that de-aged her by 9 years once consumed. Marlowe spent the time scouting the waters around Dragon's Rest and learning more from the creatures inhabiting the seas around the cloister. And Officer Cadet Undar Pomo spoke with Elder Runara, seeking peace after thinking he wanted revenge on the ship that destroyed his ship and his fellow crewmates. Perhaps it is time to let go of the past and find a new path forward. Once they received their new potions, the party traveled north along the coast of the island and found the Compass Rose, a ship that Madame Celery sent to investigate tales of massive treasure on this island. It was violently shipwrecked and partially beached, with some sort of massive undead creature lurking in the hold. Deciding to work their way down from the top deck, the party looked through the balcony door into the captain's quarters and saw several zombies within. They broke the door down. Bless you. They broke the door down and ended the session as they were about to go into combat. The dead reawakened to protect their secrets. Will the party be able to battle their way through to discover the truth hidden beneath the waves?
Probably not. We're not very good at things. I don't have a lot of faith in us.
Or will they return to the Myconid Canal?
Well, you know,
Take
if
some
you
shrooms.
survive, sure, maybe.
We just
Start doing a lot of drugs.
Yes, we can just go sniff shrooms for
It's true.
Yes,
Go do a lot of drugs.
I agree.
Sounds great.
All right, so as we open, roll initiative, everyone.
Ooh, that's fun.
Dangerous. I have to pick which die is going to betray me first.
Already?
That's
It
the
took it
best.
literally just threw it away.
Yes.
It's like, nope.
Not gonna worry about that. We have spares.
That's amazing.
Wonderful.
The
All
jam
right.
starts quickly.
You know, it doesn't ever take very long, does it? All right.
Oh, that was fun.
Okay.
That good, huh?
Sure.
Four nat 20s.
I rolled 2 14s.
Oh, that was a short session.
Like just a peculiar number.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 20 to 25. 25 to 15.
16.
I see that Chrissy's making
I'm
herself
gonna
comfortable.
snack. I'll be back later.
Cool. So just put you down over here somewhere.
Yeah, that seems good.
10 to 15.
12.
11.
What is your dexterity?
Dexterity is 12.
Okay. So that puts you there, and Marlo, and Coralynn bringing up the rear with
5.
Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
So as the four of you look through this doorway, Coralynn, you're up a bit, if I remember correct. That is you, right?
Yes, I am floating.
Okay.
I am airborne.
Tensor's floating disc.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm a floating disc.
Is that a concentration spell? Remind me.
That is a very good question.
'Cause I'm not actually sure about that one. I never use it.
The floating disc is... Nope, it's just an hour.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Yep.
thank God.
Things up for an hour.
You just saved me a lot of damage, I suspect.
Things that are important for me to know. Just throw it
Conjuration,
there.
yeah.
Yes.
Never good when the GM is asking questions about our spells this early and just pointing it out.
I mean, it's never a good sign when you start combat this early. So,
This is true, too.
here we are. All right, so as the four of you look inside of what you presume to be the captain's quarters, you see 3 zombies inside, as you saw through the window. You also see a large hole behind where one of them is that looks like something broke through the deck at some point. And actually, looking up, you can see where the ship's wheel had been,
Oh.
and a very large hole that continues down through the floor.
We can all see this, or is this just something that Princess...
I mean, Coralynn can see the hole where the ship's wheel was,
Right.
and the rest of you can see the hole in the floor where it continued its fall.
Got it.
So, Madame Celery, you are up first. The zombies are as you see them. I'm gonna actually place a chit in here.
They have not attacked or anything yet, right? They know we're there. From what I remember last session,
You
they
broke
know we're
you
there.
broke through the door,
We
but
did
you have
break
but
through
you
the
have
door.
surprised them.
Got it. Okay. First things first. Do any of them look familiar to me? Do I recognize any of them?
So sad.
Yes, actually.
Oh,
You don't you don't see Kronk.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, good.
Kronk isn't in here, but you do recognize some of the sailors that sailed with him.
Oh, this is the ship.
This is the ship.
Hang on, we don't want to get sued. It's Crunk, you guys.
Oh,
And his actual I'm just joking, but his real name is Derelict. So that's who.
Derelict Kronk.
The guy.
Cool.
Derelict Kronk.
Yeah.
There you go. Who I sent ahead.
So
to scout.
derelict.
Derelict. Exactly.
Derelict Kronk.
Oh my gosh, that's fun.
Beautiful.
You renamed him.
Exactly.
So yes, you do see that these are sailors who sailed with him. These look relatively recently dead. Actually, that's a good question. How much experience do you have with dead bodies?
I feel. Look at this dog.
I mean, just because you look like an animated corpse.
Yeah. I would say on enough. Like she's dabbled in reanimation and the postponing of things like that. But
Okay.
I don't, yeah.
Give me a medicine roll at advantage.
Copy. Thank you so much. I love that. So that's going to be an 18. Or I'm sorry, that was an 8, and this is a 7.
Okay, so looking at them, you can tell that they're relatively fresh dead, which is to say that they are rotting, but they aren't down to like skeletons or anything like that. They seem to be in kind of the bloaty phase.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, they're bloaty, huh?
You're welcome.
That means they're going to explode when we hit them.
Yes. In that case, I'm going to, she'll be like, if she sees that they're bloating, they're ready to pop. We'll say that kind of to everyone. And she'll reach into her little thing. She'll pull out a little, a little vial. She'll open it up. It's going to start frosting out. There's going to be some steam coming out. And then she'll, with her, almost like talons, she'll release the vial in the air, and then you'll see a shard of ice appear, and she's going to fling it at one of the bellies of the closest one to her.
Excellent.
And it's a saving throw, Dex 14.
All right.
Oh, and it's ranged. Don't we have a little fun thing? Later.
Just roll them all at once. Definite fail. Why am I bothering? They're all fails. So you have it's an ice knife?
Correct.
So which one are you throwing it at?
The first one in front. I can't really see it, unfortunately, here, but...
Yeah, it's
Are they in a triangle?
I think we probably need to turn this sideways. Like
The whole
just
thing?
or you can move this whole thing over.
yeah,
a bit.
but-
You want to
Yeah.
shift this way?
Nope, Matt, you leave that.
Oh, I leave this.
And then Tiana just kind of shift that whole thing. Oh, that's good.
Work.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's so hard to see
okay.
where
Fair
the
enough.
dumpsters are, but yes, they're in here.
Better than it was.
Yeah, the one, I'll say the one to our left of the door, if I can see it, where I'm currently at. If not, then...
Your left of the door, this one. Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
that
you
one,
can
yeah.
see that one.
Mhm, yeah.
Make me an attack roll on that one then.
Sure, of
Because
course.
Ice Knife is 2-stage.
Got it. That's going to be a 18 to hit.
Oh, that emphatically hits. So go ahead and roll damage on that one.
On the hit, sure. So the hit is 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the explosion, or the cold damage is going to be 9. So that's
Excellent.
Yeah. So 9 cold damage, 5 hit, for a total of 14.
I'm just going to make this easy on myself because I didn't grab paper. I always forget something. At least it wasn't my dice this time. All right, so you did a 9 on, or a 5 on the hit, right?
Mm-hmm. And then, are there other creatures within 5 feet?
I'm gonna say they're all like the one right next to it. It definitely is within 5 feet. So,
if
both
they
of
all,
them.
okay, they both get that 9 cold damage.
Yeah.
Then. Ha! Huh.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid opening hit. You watch as this ice knife slams into the one that you aim at, and then shards all over the place, and you see pieces of their body freeze and fall off.
Nice.
All right. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I would actually like to step back a little bit. Maybe I'll say 15 feet.
Okay.
And so then the disc is going to start following me because doesn't it follow the disc?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
has to stay
20
within
feet.
like 20 feet of
Oh,
you,
okay.
right? So
I
it's
just
it's
want-
fine there
just
for
want
now.
to go, hey. But no,
It
that's
kind of
fine.
wibbles a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Undar, you are up.
I would like to back up 15 feet. And I will pull out my large hand crossbow and fire a bolt.
Nice.
All right, and that'll be at this middle one here.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Ooh, 23.
Oh, very emphatically hits.
Even though it is modified, why are you here? It is 5 points of damage from my extra large hand crossbow.
I mean, the crossbow bolt sticks and then kind of slides through with that horrible slurpy kind of sound, and you do see as like fluids start oozing out.
Oh, that is quite gross.
Yes.
It's not great.
Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Nope.
Nope.
Come at me, bro.
Exactly.
And it is in fact their turn, so they will
Oh.
come at as you say. So 10, 15. Marlo is the closest one, so that one is gonna come at her. There are too many things back here. And gonna try to slam you with the remnants of its arms.
Good luck.
Yeah, I think I would need it. That's an 8 to hit.
That's not gonna hit. I've
No.
got a shield out.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. And then 5, 10, 15, 20.
Zombies are escaping.
Yeah, it also sees you, so it's gonna also make a slam attack on you.
Fair enough.
So I do have the legitimate Tensor's floating disc.
Oh, how exciting!
I knew it existed.
Oh,
It's so less impressive,
it's
though.
a little bit
cute.
shorter.
That's cute.
Actually, you know what? Let's do this.
I
Oh.
love this. That's a very smart idea.
High above you where I belong.
Princess is so
That is-
majestic up on her floating pedestal.
I created that.
You finally lifted me up where I belong.
Hit a zombie girl.
What? I can't hear you.
From way up here in the
Yeah,
very bottom.
exactly.
15 to hit.
Nope.
All right. It does a better job of trying, but it's
Oh,
not
it's a solid attempt, but it will not.
5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna say that it can't quite get close enough to you to get through its buddies.
It could just smack one of them. That would be fine.
I mean, it could certainly try, but it's got enough intelligence to not do that. Marlo, you are up. I mean, I say that it's got a -4 wisdom, so
Oh.
or intelligence.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if they're that smart. On principle, I want to flavor this that I am just whapping with my shield because it's funnier, but I am just going to make a Warhammer attack because
Okay.
they're all right on top of me, so I might as well.
Yeah. Target-rich environment. Which one would you like to hit?
Let's go with the boy that is like most between me and Undar.
That
one, yeah.
Got it.
Trying to pick them off before they get past me. Oh, that was reasonable. 21?
Oh yes,
Great.
quite emphatically.
Sad damage though. That was only 3 damage.
This one's
Not at a good angle.
Yeah.
To be fair.
actually.
Impressive, Marlo. It's almost as much as I do.
Yes, impressive. Both of you, impressive.
Thanks for the entirely unnecessary encouragement. Are you sure none of you have also worked on pirate ships? I feel like I'm getting negged.
And is there anything else that you would like to do, Marlo?
Only if you would allow me to shield this clip as my 2-weapon fighting, which is really not how the rules work because it is not a light melee weapon. But
It's not, but as someone who has done heavy fighting with a shield,
it's like, I'm willing to make the pitch. I'll do it as like an unarmed strike or something, so it's not egregious. If you'll let me.
yes.
Ooh, misses anyway. I think that's a 6.
Yes.
I don't think their AC's that low.
Not quite.
I'm just kidding. She's not that.
But yeah,
No,
you
she
bullet
is. That's
brain.
Yeah, she is.
She's
Yeah,
not
she
petty.
is. She's not-
You swing down on it, and as you're doing the return, you come back around with your shield. You miss it, but only just.
But at least I'm covered.
Which is, yes.
More important.
Block as you strike, strike as you block. Anyway, up next, Coralynn, our dear princess.
She's feeling kind of cool right now.
That's gonna last all 5
so
minutes.
she's gonna sit up on her little cloud and snipe these little boys with magic missile.
Mark.
Excellent. One for each of them?
Yes.
All right. Starting over here. Go my left to my right.
Yes. However you see fit. That's 3 damage.
Okay.
Whoop. 4 damage.
Yes.
And 4 damage.
Oh.
Excellent. Yeah, they're looking a bit rough.
Good.
These things are gonna explode all over me, aren't they? This is gonna suck.
I've got prestidigitation.
I'll just jump in the water. It'll be fine. Thank you.
And
Okay.
that takes us back to the top of the lineup, but it was pointed out in chat, and I apologize, that we missed Hef's original 1,000 bits.
Oh!
I'm so sorry.
One for me, one for you.
Nice.
As is tradition. I don't cry for your drink, mate.
It's just reflex at
I
this
know.
point. It's like,
Ah! It's like me driving him.
full soccer mom?
That was so funny.
No.
Oh.
You do know there's a stoplight up ahead.
There's a building right over there. Maybe
If
don't
we were
have
like, if it was like Han as Ren and Chewie
Yeah.
as me, this was Princess Leia in the back. Like,
what are you doing? Except I was in the back, so he was literally side seat driving. Funniest thing I've been.
knock it off, Chewie.
Oh, this makes me
We'll
so
get
much
there when
more
we get
excited
there.
for the road trip Christy and I are on
Yeah.
next
Yeah, that'll be
weekend.
good. That'll be great.
It was really funny.
I don't side seat drive usually.
Good, because you'll be in the back.
Yes. I also don't
Maybe.
backseat drive.
I was navigator, and navigators also point out stop signs.
Yeah, there's a stop sign. There's a red
one.
light.
There's
There's a
one.
red light right there.
There's another one.
There was a red light
right
behind
behind
it.
It's so funny. Anyway,
Top of the lineup,
Yes.
Madam Celery, what would you like to do?
all right. Let's see here. Which one looks the worst? Is it the one we've kind of been the first one I hit?
Yeah. There are a couple of them that are hanging on by almost literal tendons.
Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. In that case, we'll
Tasty.
she's gonna reach and break a bile, a little bit more frost, and she's gonna blow for some frostbite attack on that first one.
On this one?
Yeah, the one. Yes.
So the one closer to Unda or the one between Marlo and the
The
wall?
one that's tendons are hanging off of it.
Okay.
I don't remember which one that was. I'm sorry.
Kind of both of them.
Okay, sure. Then the one that
GM's
looks.
choice, whichever
Yes,
one looks the
DM
most.
exact.
F them.
Coin flip, sure.
Yes.
All right.
yeah.
So is that an attack or is that a
It's
saving throw?
it is a saving throw. Con 14.
That's a good stat.
Oh dear.
That's a 21.
Oh, okay. Well.
Finally, I get a good roll.
All right. Well. Nothing happens.
And nothing happens if it saves?
I don't think so.
All right.
They'll
The cantrips are probably not.
Yeah, nope, it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
All right.
So Madame Celery's gonna blow, and when nothing happens, we'll kind of go, look over her back, and like something is, the wind is askew on this. For the podcast listeners, Princess Coralynn's just glaring.
And
Somehow
judgmentally.
she's like acquired a Starbucks and she's just sipping it.
Sassy aside. Oh, I think you're about to
Yes,
get this bit. You
the
almost
wind.
got this bit.
Yes, the wind. The,
I did a 17 perception check.
Rude. Cool. Okay.
So as you see the wrinkles under her eyes, you also notice that.
Oh, stars and stones. Okay.
Right.
Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Yes, back up another 15. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're now almost off the edge of the camera.
Oh.
Just the way we like it.
No, no,
Back
perfect.
right off the
It's
boat.
fun.
Do not perceive me.
I'm tired of this fight.
I do not
Goodbye.
wish to be perceived. All right. Up next, Undar. What would you like to do?
Oh, here is a new trick up my sleeve. I'm going to bull rush
Ooh.
in a straight line. I can get 2 of them.
You can.
And I'm going to go into the room but not jump down the hole.
Oh, got it.
So
Yeah.
each of them is going to take a d4.
15, 20, 25, right to the edge of the hole.
Nice.
All right.
Does it say up to 30 feet?
It's up to 30 feet.
Okay, good.
We could
Must
we're
know
waiting
exactly
right
where
there.
Damn. This is why we play test, folks.
The first one takes 1. Second one takes 4.
Ooh. All right. So. Yeah, that actually works startlingly well. So the first one you kind of catch with the edge of your shoulder. It doesn't do a little bit of damage. You feel some of the viscous fluid smear across your uniform. But as you hit the second one, I'd like you and Marlo to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
They goo up.
About to get gooped.
11.
Natural 1.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so as you go charging through this zombie, it explodes. And Marlo is not fast enough to keep it from just
Oh.
she gets a big old wad that hits her in the face and slides down the front of her armor. And you're pretty well covered yourself. You tried to juke a little bit to try and not take quite as much. I'd like both of you to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Ooh.
That's why we're over here.
Yeah. You can just keep me up here as long as you
I
want.
borrowed Dagny's dice. She's never failed a con
So
in her life.
18.
Oh. Oh.
So I got 18.
Mm-hmm. Would you?
13.
Okay.
Do we want to use a bit?
Maybe.
I'm willing to take the gamble on this
Love it.
one.
Okay. Second level module designed for second level characters?
She's only modified a little bit, and I have all the healing spells.
Got it.
So,
A fair point. So, Undar, this is gross. This is gross as shit.
Oh, my uniform.
Literally, in fact.
Oh.
However, you
it's like the good part of the crawfish.
you don't even notice any ill effects besides, oh god, that's so gross. Marlo, you feel like this bile rise in the back of your throat, and for a second you feel almost violently ill. But you're able to swallow it down with a great deal of effort.
Yep, big
More
gulping
gross.
swallow.
That is grosser.
Spit some of the extra bile onto the zombie next to me, just for good measure. I'm a pirate. I'm not classy.
That works. So this one is now off the board, and this one got knocked a little bit to that side.
I think technically that one is all over.
Yeah, but I don't have anything
Yeah.
to represent blown chunks.
Huh.
Can we
What a
3D
shame.
print 3D print some zombie spatter?
Raspberry fig bar will work really good. Just throw it on there.
I don't want to wash this ship. I'm not swabbing these decks, thank you.
Somebody's
Little
got to do it.
Q-tip.
Yeah, exactly.
But can we also talk about the fact that as all this happened, Undar also did an adorable like cartoon like skid.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
giant hippo comes right up to the edge of the hole.
I imagine
that's what I was
I
focused
also
on.
started with,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
a little bit of
That like
Adorable little Looney Tunes. Hippo shove, and then
Absolutely.
covered in zombie gunk.
Absolutely. All right. So that. Is there anything else that you would like to do, Undar? Since that was kind of your movement and action, but.
I probably should have did this before I did that. So, nope, that's it.
What's down the hole, Hippo?
It's about to be
I'm gonna
someone's
wait
lunch.
to look down the hole.
That's fair. Up next are the Zomsters. So this one is going to.
You can just come try to hit me, it's fine.
Okay. 10, 15,
Oh,
20.
you've got to be.
Start making it shambling way because they're not high intelligence, but they're recognizing that they're not getting through this metal thing that's in their face.
And they think they're going to get through this plastic thing on mine.
It's slightly less
Bad
plastic.
idea! You shouldn't go there. You're gonna regret it. No, never mind.
Oh, goodbye. And actually, it's going to dash with the last of its.
Sure.
Use its action to dash to get up on you. The other one is going to attack you, Marlo, with another slam. This one is also just barely held together. That is a 13 to hit.
Will not hit.
All right.
I was hoping for a nat one, so he would just like shear his own arms off trying to hit me.
That would have been funny, but unfortunately. All right, that is their turn. Marlo, you are up next.
Gonna smash him.
Mia
Gonna smash him.
Gonna smash him. Yeah, that's a 19
hits.
for 7 damage.
Okay. So
And I'd like to swing my other arm up to block from the spew. My shield.
yeah, that's fair. So as you bring the warhammer down on this thing, you watch as it starts to explode, and you are. Make me a dexterity for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh.
do I just get this one as a freebie, or do I have to try to die? Oh, that was slightly better. That was a 10.
Okay. So as you come smashing down on it, your shield feels really heavy for some reason.
Is it all the zombie guts attached to it?
Probably. And you try to do that flick, 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 and then cut and bring up. You're just fast enough to catch the spew. To catch the spew on the shield as it explodes. But no one else is in range. Yeah, no one else. Well, no, you're blocked enough by the wall that you're not really in range, Undar, as this other zombie explodes. And for those playing along at home, yes, undead fortitude is a thing. Yes, I rolled poorly. All right. Marlo, is there anything else that you would like to do?
Vomit quietly in the corner, and then I will, Undar, is there anything else moving in there where you are?
Is there?
There is not.
Just me.
Great! Then I'm gonna spin around and take about half my movement toward the one that's going after Madame Celery, just in case. Yeah, I'll just park right. I want to be where I can run either direction if something else appears.
That makes sense.
So,
Coralynn, you're up.
If I can't see around this mast,
good point.
I
You
would
can.
like to try and scoot around it, but that's fine. I am going to attempt to use Firebolt on the one attacking Madame Celery.
All right.
You can use a little spin too. Isn't that avoids cover?
Ignore cover, yeah.
But, you know.
I'll save that one for
I like how
a
you're saying,
more.
we'll save it for
We'll
later."
save that one for later. 15 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
Cool. What do I have? The D10.
Nice.
6 damage.
Excellent. All right. You hold up a little handful of fire and throw it down. You watch as this zombie that is threatening Madame Celery chars a little bit, and you watch as some of its flesh falls off of its back. Cooked medium well.
Not my preference.
I mean, unless you were intending to eat it.
maybe
I
we
was
should have
not.
brought Darlin. She might have enjoyed a treat.
She's quite particular.
That shocks me not even remotely.
I mean, she tends to eat things that aren't, undead.
Fair enough. I have a friend with a giant spider that just eats roadkill, so it's hard to judge.
Yeah, I wonder if I know that same friend.
I feel like you might.
I think I might know that friend.
Yeah.
Top of the lineup, Madame Celery.
I like how you think. She's going to
That's a first.
attempt something. Yeah. And she sees, because she's been doing some ice, and when she sees the fire, she's like, I like this. So she's gonna create bonfire on a whim right in front of her for a dex saving at 14. If it's
Excellent.
successful, I have some flair I want to throw at this too.
I'm looking forward to this. Dex, that is a 9.
All right, let's see how much damage we do here. This thing. That's gonna be 4.
Okay.
4 damage.
Certainly it does quite a bit of damage to it as this. Is there a flare that you would like to do?
If it's not dead, then no.
All right.
She'll
So
just-
this,
and then
this
she'll walk around it. She'll just like turn it up, and then not getting out of for an attack of opportunity, but just kind of look at it and like walk in a semicircle to the other side, exactly like towards Marlowe, and just staring at it.
Excellent.
Annoyed.
And this fire flares up around this zombie, and I mean, whoever said that humanoids smell like pig when they're cooking, did not take into account the zombie factor.
Oh,
This smells nothing like any meat you've ever smelled cooking.
in a good way.
Depends on your perspective.
Oh, interesting.
It's certainly a fascinating smell.
Mental note.
To go back to the Han Solo comparison, what a wonderful smell you found! Undar, you are up.
Oh gosh. I mean, gosh.
I think we're okay, Hippo.
I think Marlo taught me this, and then I'm gonna go into the doorway, and I ring a bell, and I cast Toll the Dead.
Oh,
Excellent.
wow.
All right, that is a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yes,
What does your bell sound like?
That is a 10.
that is a fail.
So what does your bell sound like? Hers sounds like a ship bell.
I mean, as odd as it sounds, like handbells from like a weird church thing,
Oh.
but like the bigger one.
Okay. Ooh, neat. All right, roll me some damage. And that's a D12 because it's injured.
Ooh.
7 points of damage.
All right. So as you come and you look out and you mutter to yourself about how Marlowe taught you this trick, you point forward and these deep church bells ring around this creature. You can almost see where like the sound impacts its head on either side before it explodes. Madam Celery, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
When it explodes.
Yeah,
Oh wait, hold on. It's when I'm hit by an attack, so I don't know if I'm hit yet. Because
It's not
I
an
was
attack.
gonna do a shield. Oh, it's not an attack. This is.
It's not an attack.
Yeah,
Well, then never mind. Let's see what happens. Ugh.
I think y'all have Cat's Grace.
Yes. Could I use
Yes,
a?
yeah. Let's use it.
All right. This is a dex. You said.
Do we have?
No, we have
This
Owl's
is Owl's
wisdom.
wisdom.
Use a bit though.
Oh.
I thought I saw Cat's Grace. Okay.
So add a d6 to it.
Right.
I think you saw it on the
Ooh.
top and the back.
And this is a dex, correct?
probably
Yeah.
not.
So that's
Better.
gonna be a 15, 18.
Okay.
That was very kind.
You see this thing starting to explode, and you saw it previously, so you know what's going on. So you take a very delicate step back, like you lift up your train in that very like dramatic princess kind of way, back up a step gracefully, and watch it explode in front of you and turn into Chunda.
Marlowe tries really hard to not throw up onto Madame Celery's train as the monster explodes.
And then quiet settles over this deck.
I don't like quiet. I don't like quiet when there's zombies around. I don't like quiet when there's toddlers around. It's always a bad idea.
I prestidigitate you, so you stop retching.
That's very
Oh, Minty, thank you.
You're welcome.
Could I have some of that?
Yes, absolutely.
So Undar comes out. He's gonna look for hatches because he knows ships very well. He's like, there's got to be a cargo hatch or you know.
So this is a smaller ship than,
Okay.
than the one that you had originally sailed on. So there aren't any hatches in the center of the ship where you would expect them to be, but you do see up toward the front of the ship, behind the stairs that lead up into the front of the ship. I'm not gonna get sea terms correct. We're all just going to deal with
Which
it.
is the forecastle.
Yes, the forecastle or whatever the fuck you pronounce that.
Yep, that's it. You got it, 100%.
You see between the stairs that lead up to the front of the ship, there are stairs leading down further into the hold.
Yes.
There's also a hole in the back here.
Yes, what did you see in the hole?
I don't have dark vision 300 feet anymore.
Everyone does, I believe.
Oh, we still do.
For an hour.
For an hour.
Well, then I will look in the hole.
Okay, so looking in through the hole, you can see that there is another deck below this one, and right about where this thing crashed through in the captain's quarters, it continued crashing through the bottom deck, and you can actually see where there is a tipped over wheel down in the hold. There's a lot of water down there.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
Looking down the hold, from what you're looking at, guesstimating because you've spent a lot of time around ships, the hold seems to be nearly full of water.
Oh, shoot.
But there is the ship's wheel down there, and next to it there seems to be a couple of crates that landed on top of it.
Oh, well, I'm pretty heavy though, so I don't want to.
I could dive down through this hole if the rest of you want to take the stairs. We can sort of meet in the middle.
Okay. Has this, just curious, has the boat been shifting as we've been on it, or does it feel like it's locked on to
It's
something?
pretty well locked
So it's stuck on something.
into
Okay.
the reef that's underneath.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, cool. I mean, that's good then.
I will remind you, because it has been a while, there was a very strong undead presence further down below the water. And I'm only reminding you of this because I had to remember this, to remember what I'd stuck down there.
You don't want me to just jump down into the hole full
abyss.
of water
Yeah.
zombies? Weird.
I mean, you do you, but...
Do we want to split up and one of us go down this? I could go down this way and you could go down the stairs, or should we all stay together on the stairs? I'm always of two minds, because on one hand you don't like to split up because it's dangerous, but on the other hand you don't want to bottleneck yourselves if there's just a bunch of shambling monsters all in a group waiting for us.
If we split up, it should be 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Anybody else good at swimming?
Better question.
like that.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm a hippo. I must be good at swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a space hippo.
I have athletics. I have very good athletics.
Yes.
I have advantage on it.
I would prefer not to get wet, so I would go down the stairs.
I feel like we should split 2 and 2.
I do agree with that.
Everyone,
I know it's
off
an
by
choice
themselves.
of making.
It's fine if I drown
Yeah.
later. Good night,
You-
guys.
You're stuck on this floating disc. For
Yeah, I know.
the next
That's my
45
question. Is like,
minutes.
yeah, I'll jump with you. And like,
Does it just
half an
follow?
hour?
It just follows.
It just follows you.
So we don't have to use it though.
No.
It just okay.
I can.
And you can
leave
also
it, but it can
dismiss it.
chill.
You can
Right.
also dismiss it. You don't have to keep it.
Oh, this is funny. Okay.
Oh no!
Shall I dismiss it with her on it? No.
Scoots
Yeah.
very quickly. No, gotta find
If
it.
you do that, Marlo will try to princess catch.
Tutu.
Oh, that's right. I remember asking how much you weighed.
Yeah, you did.
Last session.
I was like,
I just need to know.
I need to know.
I forgot about that.
It's like 5,000 pounds, right?
It's 500. It's 500. But yeah, exactly. Like, I just don't know. I need to know. Are you quite finished up there? I think we're about to go below the deck.
Yeah, I think that's all right.
All right. And then she'll kind of. Well, she actually will be kind and not like
I was
try
gonna
and make
say-
you fall.
Marlo will reach a hand
And
up.
Coralynn is
Process
like,
down.
uh-oh. Like, hands out, she has no saves for this. But
Shall I? Okay, Madam Celery will kind of move towards the mast so that she can like kind of Anne of Green Gables it and like either if she wants to hold on to the mast
I gotta
and, like,
shimmy
slide
my
down,
way
and then
down.
slide down if she wants to. But
Wherever you drop me, I'll figure it out.
okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to be nice, and so she'll try and like bring the platform over towards the mast, and then dismiss it with a wave.
And I will say, this shipwreck was recent enough that the masts and the ropes haven't decayed away yet.
Got it.
So you are able to like grab onto a rope ladder that leads up to the crow's nest and climb down that. I won't even make you make a check.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I'd be fine. My dex is fine. Don't ask me to pick up anything though.
Very appropriate for a princess. So, the four of you, how would you like to proceed?
I'm still conflicted because I feel like we should. Making sure that I'm picturing clearly.
Yes.
So, the hole that Undar saw, there is a deck and then another layer, and that's the layer that's full of water where we can kind of see the wheel and the thing.
And the deck below does seem to have water in it, so it is deep enough water that it is coming up to be maybe about calf to knee height.
So I could stand, like, I would be standing in water on the second level, and then the third level is fully submerged. The hold is fully submerged.
Correct.
Okay. I understand, again, with the we split or we don't split. I'm inclined to at least drop myself down the one level through the hole so that we don't get bottlenecked on the stairs, just in case. Nobody has to come with me if you don't want. I take the risk upon myself.
No, I'll go with you. We might as well at least have one other person.
Right, everybody's got a potion in a convenient place where everyone knows where it is, so that we could say grab it in a single action. Or okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Coralynn and I are gonna go down through the hole in the cabin, and we will let Undar and Madame Celery go down the stairs.
All right.
The big reveal.
The next layer. Shift this over here.
Boats, 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 boats.
So, Undar and
Race to the
It's like it is like Zelda, or like
Holy
it's like, hey.
inspiration.
That was not the one that I meant to grab. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Overboard.
I wasn't assuming you were a zombie, my dear.
Too shiny.
Let's go. The magic was trying to grab my finger. Seriously, like
That's how it happens.
the effect was wrapped around my finger for
And
a
then
second.
one day I woke up and the magic grabbed me, and now I can do spells.
Like you do. Like you do. For those who are going down the stairs, the descent to the lower deck is chilly, wet, and unsettling. Sea water obscures the floor and sloshes against the hull. Decaying crates and barrels are scattered around, some floating freely and others stacked into corners. You two hear shuffling sounds. Excuse me. As a walking corpse lumbers toward you, walking in water that doesn't quite reach its knees. And that's all of y'all can see.
Yes.
Yay, vision.
Dark vision.
Yeah, vision.
Roll initiative.
Oh, the game.
See? What did I say?
Ay, ay, ay.
Could have seen this coming. Not me with that roll.
I'm just going to assume you're going like dead last.
Yeah. With a natural one, yes.
Oh.
That does seem, yeah.
I rolled the exact same as last time, so I'm just gonna ride that middle again, I think.
You know, like you do. You might actually. Well, no, you are still.
Oh no, I was gonna say, am I going first? That's a nightmare on an
You
11.
might be. Oh dear. 20 to 25. 20 to 15.
17.
Not accelerate. 15 to 10.
11.
Huh? Coralynn, what'd you get?
7.
Okay, actually, this is correct.
Slightly more ambitious than previously.
And the zombsters are not.
Undar was having trouble getting through the doorway. This is not made for people my size. Wait for me, Madame Celery.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna go down the stairs sideways because they're too narrow.
All right. So up first, Madame Celery.
Again. Do we see anything else around in the back of the boat, or is that the back of the boat?
That is so. This is the back of the boat. That's the front of the boat.
So-
The one that's nearest to you is shambling toward you from
the front of the
from
boat,
the
and
front.
there's nothing else behind this creature.
Not
It's
that you can see.
Uh-huh. And how the hot water is knee length, you said?
It's about knee to calf height, depending on how tall you are.
All right.
For this zombie, it's about knee height.
Okay. Oh dear. Ugh. Well, I guess I'll try this again. So you said it was cold as we were coming down.
It's pretty chilly down
the stairs.
here.
So as she was walking down the stairs and she heard the noise, you'll see her start to pull from the cold air. It'll start to like form in her hands. You see the cold come into her palms. She'll blow again and do a little frostbite moment towards this lumbering creature.
All right. And that
Con
is-
14 saving.
Okay. Just had to adjust a couple of things real
worries.
quick. Don't mind me.
Oh, don't give them more HP already. We got a whole nother deck of the ship to explore.
I don't like that extra little thing on that side.
Dexterity save you said that's a 9.
Perfect. All right. Well then.
1, 2, 3. So just saying that out loud for myself for the tracking.
That is a 2 cold damage. Disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll if it uses a weapon.
It counts as a weapon with the.
Clubs you with
Oh, it
its
does?
own
Yeah.
arm.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool, sweet.
Basically,
Disadvantage
yeah.
then. Try and slow this thing down for you, Undar.
Delightful. Anything else you would like to do?
Actually, yeah, I will go around. If I were to get on the stairs, could I still peek down? Do you know what I mean? Would I still
Yeah.
have advantage? I'm gonna go up the stairs a little bit then. Maybe about 5 feet.
Put you up there.
Love it. Yeah. Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just seeing who's sucking the least.
None of them.
Correct. That is the correct answer. They all rolled very low.
And actually, Madam Celery will call out to Coralynn and Marlo and be like, "There's one at the front of the boat," just to kind of give them a heads up.
Okay. All right. Up next, Marlo.
I'm gonna walk up to the one nearest me. Yep, and I'm just gonna swing at it. In the box.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Long day.
Long day for everyone. 22 to hit
Ooh,
Quite
Nice.
emphatically.
for 8 damage.
nice.
All right. Anything else?
Only if you'll let me try to clip it with my shield.
Sure.
13?
Hits.
Okay. Are we just calling that like unarmed strike?
Yeah, so it-
so that's 3. I'm pretty beefy.
That works. All right. Coralynn.
I'm going to use Firebolt on the one nearest me.
Okay, go ahead.
20 plus something. 17 plus 5.
Yeah,
Math
hits.
hard. Yeah.
That's my stupid party trick. I can do addition very quickly.
I believe
Someone at the D&D table has to.
You. Yeah. 8 damage.
All right.
Bam.
All right. Yeah. You watch this thing starting to char a bit.
Ugh. It's the worst barbecue
Coralynn.
I've ever been to.
I'd like you to make me a perception check, please.
I would love to do that. It wasn't.
It's
ready.
I was gonna say maybe.
That's a 9.
Do we
Yeah,
want
let's
to add
let's add a bit to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 6.
Thank you. Hey,
Right.
How about
Thank you.
an 11?
All right.
Better!
As your attention is being taken by the zombie in front of you and the sounds of combat mixed with the roiling sea around you,
somebody.
We're both having frostmaiden flashbacks,
exactly.
right?
Just like-
Like there's something in the water.
I'm really sorry, guys, about whatever I've done.
No,
I don't think it was
Not
you.
a horrible pain erupts behind your rib cage as
no.
something that feels like it might have once been a human hand grabs you and latches around the bottom of your rib cage through your skin.
Oh!
Everything okay over there? Oh my gosh.
And you take 9 points of slashing damage. I need you to make. You're an elf, right?
I am an elf.
Yeah.
So it's not
You're
charming
like
yet.
Hey, hold on. We gotta maximize this screen right now. Get this out here.
Hang on. Tell me if you make any noise, because I have pretty high passive perception.
Well, there's gonna be a lot.
Okay, great.
As we see the water turn red, we're like, what's going on?
Somebody.
Did one of your little vials start leaking in the water?
Exactly. I don't think so.
We're in dark vision. It's like it's all
Everything's muddy. Yeah.
But you all can see is the thing.
Yeah.
And it is daylight out. So yeah, you look behind you, Coralynn, and you see another undead creature, but this one has a cunning intelligence behind its eyes.
Oh, hate that.
Something I don't possess.
Oh no.
As it snarls like in your face, using the grip that it has on your ribcage to start pulling you back toward a dark corner of the ship where it came from.
Oh, God.
Boy. Okay.
I need you to make me an athletics or acrobatics throw, your choice.
What's going on? No.
Athletics or acrobatics? Well, we're definitely doing acrobatics.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want that dex throw.
Yeah. 13.
All right. So as this like horrible ripping pain radiates through you, and you feel that pull, you're able to gather up enough like of that shocked adrenaline speed and like yank yourself free of this thing that's grabbed onto you and like turn so you can see it.
Right.
It's not currently dragging you because it rolled real bad on its grapple check.
Good.
And up next are the Zombsters.
Oh no.
Now, I am sure you scream at that. Tell me what
See,
happens.
the DM might have given me some boosts for training with someone else.
Uh-huh.
So I can use my reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell.
Yes,
Yes, I would love to do that.
do it.
Great. I can see just a hand. I can what
You all currently have dark vision, courtesy
Right.
of Marlowe. You see this undead. It's not a zombie, but it is undead. You can tell that, if only just by the drooping flesh around its face, and not like how Madame Celery was.
Smells like death in the bad way.
Okay, great.
But you are able to see this thing in its entirety. It's actually wearing kind of like scraps of clothes
Nope, don't like
that
that.
look like
Don't
it
like
were
that.
fashioned after it died.
After it died?
After it died.
Oh, it thinks it's cute.
Smart. Thinks it's cute.
It thinks it's cute.
No,
That's even creepier. Those
Yeah.
are like the.
no.
Cute. That's what it thinks it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt again against this one. I think that's probably my best option.
Nice.
Okay, it will be a disadvantage because you are right next to it.
That's okay.
Nice.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice.
Great. 1 damage.
You know what though? Given that you just got your side ripped open, I'm impressed that you were able to hold your brain together enough to do that. So you rip yourself free of this thing, turn and throw your hand for it. It's more of a spark than anything else, but it does snarl and retreat a little bit like.
I'll take it. Owie.
Does that spark illuminate the this room for a second?
For just a second.
But so now we can kind of like, what the heck?
Yeah, and you all hear Coralynn cry out, and you also hear this snarl coming from up ahead. It is still kind of tucked a little bit behind the boxes, which is part of why none of you saw it until it made its attack. But it made the mistake of making the attack on an elf, and that's very specific in here.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay.
So, up next are the zombies.
Yeah, you guys stay on that.
Yeah, exactly. we chose correctly.
we got
exactly.
Speak for yourself.
So, 5, 10, 15.
I can't move for another 5.5 seconds, and then I'll be right there.
This zombie's gonna come up behind you, Undar, and make an attack on you.
All right.
Trying to slam you with its horrible hands, and that was a nat 20 that I accidentally dropped into the bat.
But
into
isn't it a
the box. I'm gonna take it.
disadvantage?
Why?
Frostbite?
You are correct.
You keep track of that.
You are correct. Thank you for reminding me.
No.
That was a 3. That ain't gonna hit
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh!
That's much better.
Right to
Well
the
done.
shot.
Yeah, whoop. Yeah, exactly. Whoop.
Very well placed. That was good.
So yeah, you see as the zombie like lurches toward you, and it seems to be more unsure of itself, and you see it like wind up for a good blow, and then like its half frozen arm twitches in a violent way as it slams its fist into the side of the stairs. Madam Ziller, you kind of like shudder for a second as the stairs wobble under you. But your spell did in fact prevent some significant damage to your hippo friend.
All right.
All right.
Know it.
And this one is going to make an attack on Marlowe. Because that's not going to hit. I'm not even going to bother. And this one, there's not a lot of intelligence left with zombies, but there's a kind of animalistic instinct that says, don't mess with the predator. It might eat me instead. So
Come at me, bro.
eschewing the easy target. 15, 20.
Yeah.
Is going to come over and take a whack at Marlowe. The 13 is not going to hit you. Or excuse me, 15. It's still not going to hit you.
Still not gonna hit me, but
Dang.
And yeah, that is their turn. Undar, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to double hand the longsword and say, I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to have to depart your company.
Nice,
And
nice.
I am going to. I think I got this. I think I got
You
this.
think you got this?
17 to hit.
Hits.
All right. So
Why were you concerned?
some
So
of them look less
it's a
crunchy.
D10, and then I am going to divine smite
Ooh.
and pump a 2d8 into it.
Excellent.
Smite down.
I do need to actually look that up to make sure that's correct. Divine
Yes.
smite.
Divine Smite is 2d8.
2d8. Yes.
I see at least one in there.
8 plus 4.
Not bad. 12.
No,
8 plus 6.
Ooh, 14.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That didn't do it, did it?
Not quite. Very close, but not quite.
Well, I must leave your company, and I will run 30 feet towards the Smarty.
25, 30. Oh, 30.
Undar.
I've got it, but okay. That's fine.
And this one is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep.
You ran away. Ooh, that's an 18 to hit.
Oof, it does.
It is a 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Okay.
All right. That is your turn. Top of the lineup, Madam Celery.
seeing Undar run off and leave her there with a zombie. But you said it's looking kind of messy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a messy bitch that lives for drama, but
Oh, work. We love it.
but
to see it.
also it's falling apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, we'll turn around the corner, like look down the stairs at it really quick. Snap her fingers and light up a bonfire.
Excellent.
She'll do it a couple times because her fingers are a little wet.
Yeah.
But then she'll go.
And it's also one of those things like there is water there, but it's magical
Yeah,
fire.
exactly.
You can place it where you need to. So it engulfs this zombie. Ooh,
Dex 14.
that is a Dex 15.
Okay.
Lighting the zombie's clothes on fire.
Exactly.
Just like goes out in the water.
Exactly. Right. Well, this isn't.
Flick'em-bickus.
This isn't it. Right.
We're both just a little soggy now.
Exactly. Soggy in the bottom.
Oh,
Will it is a soggy bottom.
it is a soggy bottom.
Am I technically 5 feet within this creature? Because I'm up the stairs a bit. Or-
You're up the stairs, so I'm going to say that you are not.
Then I am chasing Undar.
All right.
I'm just heading after Undar.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
All right. Marlowe.
Feels like this is too early, but I also don't want to wait until it's too late. Marlowe is going to, with the hand that's behind her shield, because it's the freeze hand we got. Clasp her hand over that weird sort of like amulet thing with the like bone fragments embedded in it or whatever, and just kind of whisper, a quick prayer to Mother Nyx, and a sphere of starlight swirls around her for a 30-foot radius. This is the Twilight Sanctuary. This is my channel divinity. It is centered on me, moves with me, and lasts for a minute or until I am incapacitated or die. And whenever a creature ends its turn in this sphere, you can get 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points, or end a charm or fear effect on yourself.
We can.
Yes, so if you are within a 30-foot radius of me at the end of your turn, every turn that you are in there, you can add hit points or end an effect.
And it looks like we're in starlight?
It basically just looks like I have projected like a star map around
We're home.
everybody.
I know, it's like Undar's
Oh, that's the
home.
one that burned up my other ship. Yeah, they flew into it. They flew to
You'll
it.
have to tell me if this
cool.
is correct, Undar. I've only gotten it from sort of books in my own studies, so there's a little chunk on the back end that's probably not super correct.
Yeah, that ship was called the Icarus, and it burnt up.
How many ships have died?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm
many.
starting to sense a pattern.
Are you the Jonah of
Are
this
we on a
group?
ship right now?
Yeah,
Are
exactly.
we in danger?
Oh, that's true.
It's not technically floating, but
Well, barely.
It's already
Anyway, that is my action.
Mm-hmm.
Does... I get this as a DM ruling because spell and a cantrip rules. I have bonus action spells. Since that was my channel divinity, can I still cast a bonus
Yes.
action spell? Great. Then I will also bonus action a healing word to Coralynn. For the maximum, so that is 7 points
Yes.
back to Coralynn. And since I am ending my turn in my sphere, I will take my temporary hit points. So I'm going to add 5 temporary hit points, and just glare at these zombies and try to like keep their attention on me so that they don't go attack my friends.
all right.
That's my turn.
Coralynn, what would you like to do? You are seeing your friends close in. Well, you are
Yes.
seeing your fellow travelers close in.
I'm seeing my life flash before my eyes, and everyone descends upon me. Yeah, so I've still got this one guy in front of me. Is he? He's still backed off a little bit.
A
He's
little
not-
bit, but not far enough to like take an attack of opportunity from you.
Yeah,
Just enough to be
that's
like,
fine.
that wasn't supposed to happen.
Totes. I think we're going to swap over to a handheld weapon. The question is, oh yeah, I've got my quarterstaff. Duh. Great. So we're going to give that a little boost with a green flame blade.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll be slightly more impactful.
Excellent.
As we roll, that is 12 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
Yee! You're like,
I know,
the
it's
love
like,
of God.
Yeah, we're on here. I was like, I have extra
yeah,
cards.
take.
No.
I did contemplate pausing to see if you wanted to use that, but nah. We have enough fighting to do tonight.
Oh no.
I was like, oh no, there's a whole nother layer of
Yeah.
the ship. We're not done.
Burn it down.
There's a lot of water.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
hit
is 5 damage plus the flameo damage.
All right.
Yeah,
Roll me some flameo damage.
flameo damage. 3.
All right. You have done a significant amount of damage to it. It's looking. It's too stupid to be afraid, but it's now wary.
But it's smart enough to be like, that's not supposed to happen.
It's smart enough to be like, oh, no, you're more of a challenge than I expected, because it fully
Yeah.
went after you because you're, an unarmored floofy girl.
I'd say I've been underestimated my whole life, but I feel like I've been estimated my whole life, and now I'm proving otherwise.
There it is.
That's the one.
All right, so that is your turn. Unless there was, I'm sorry, was there anything else? You
No,
wanted to do?
that is good for me.
Okay.
Roll your temp hit points.
Oh yeah.
Roll a
What-
d6. It's that plus my cleric level, so that plus 2.
Okay, perfect. Then I am temporarily back to full health.
Nice.
All right. This creature is looking between the three the one that was its victim and the two that are approaching rapidly, and it's going to hiss, snarl, and grab at you again, Coralynn, with the claws to try and do some more damage. It is very discomfited by everything that is going on right now because its prey was a lot harder than it expected. So it fully like biffs it and buries its hand in the crate next to you, and like pulls and pulls. It's trying to get it out and it can't.
Snap his elbow!
That's its turn. 2 Zomsters on Marlowe.
Bring it on.
All right, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will in fact hit, finally.
Finally. 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow, good thing I have temp HP.
And then a 7 to go back to form. 7 will not hit you, so onward we go. This other zombie over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But it can't do anything because it used its dash action to get that close.
Hello.
And a quick thank you to Live and Let's Die for raiding us. We're in the middle of a zombie fight. You got here just in time to watch us hopefully not die.
They're doing okay so far. You know.
Yes, some of us are.
You're doing better than others.
Yes.
Undar, it's your turn.
Why do you keep following me, sir? And I'm going to swing back around with my longsword, two-handed. 18.
Hits.
19.
Your turn. Hits.
For... God, why don't I know this off the top of my head? For 14 points of damage.
Okay. Cool.
That's without a smite.
Wait, no.
That was without this.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
Still.
So you like turn around and snarl in its face that sentence as you then cleave through this zombie. It was 12 points of damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. And it collapses, twitching into the water. This one seems to be a little bit more decayed and does not explode.
But...
You're right.
As it sinks under the water.
I'm gonna use my movement to step on it.
Smart.
As a hippo. As a gift.
You step on its head and you feel it crunch under your meaty feet and heavy weight. There's a lot of very hard bones in the head and the neck, and you've crushed all of them.
And some bubbles come up. Airhead. And then I will use the rest of my move to get up next to that guy and just look down at him. You, sir, are in trouble.
Back to the top of the lineup, Madam Celery.
How big is this
you're
crate
temp HP.
that it's in? Would it be less than 5 pounds?
From the look of it, no, because it looks like there's stuff in it, and you get the feeling that if it were less than 5 pounds, it would have managed to rip the crate off of the top.
Okay. Is it still in the full crate, or is it like got a piece?
It's still stuck in the crate.
Oh man, I really wanted to take it and fling it across the with a catapult, but I won't do that. All right. Well, how's Marlowe looking? Keep forgetting about
Fine.
Marlowe. You're okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally fine. I've only been hit once this entire time.
Okay. So Madam Celery will also start approaching the really angry one that she saw the light come from. Kind of make eyes at Marlowe like found your sea legs.
No, Marlo's just nodding. Sort of, it's the chin nod of like, no, go that way. I've got this covered.
Yeah, and then she'll just approach there and she'll go, all right, flame on. And then she'll kind of just do another bonfire.
All right, that is a dexterity.
Dex 14, yeah.
That is an 8.
Nice. So it's gonna swoop up in space with a little action in the face for 5 fire damage.
All right. It definitely like snarls again, and it looks like, you know, a trapped animal. Kind of freaking out at everything that's happening to it right now.
Also, it says it ignites flammable objects in the area. But I don't know if it's
Everything is
where.
waterlogged.
Oh, that makes sense. Makes sense.
The fact that the bonfire is able to go up at all is only because it's magical fire, and I'm going to say because of how much water you're in, it's just the boosh.
Okay, I love that.
It's the one mighty boosh, and then it's gone.
That's cool.
Bears hate slap funk bass.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, Marlo.
I'm gonna do a smash. Make sure you get your temp HP.
Thank you. Oh, right.
Yeah, roll a d6 and then 2.
I feel that's a 1. Plus 2, you said?
Yeah, so 3 total.
Thank you.
And temp HP does not stack, so it's
Yeah, so get hit, go down, and then get some back on the next turn.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Twilight Clerics, keeping everybody up.
Twilight clerics are freaking OP, and I love them.
Swing, but apparently, maybe because I haven't talked to Mother Nix in a hot minute, and a little more out of me than I thought, I rolled a natural 1 on my swing.
All right.
So
you swing your hammer, and it gets caught in part of the ship as you biff past the zombie, and it cracks its way in. It's not like stuck, but you do have to expend your extra
gonna
time
take
to
the
yank
rest
it out,
of it.
which means you don't get the bonus action shield bash.
that's fine.
But it's not stuck now. You did
Yeah.
get it out.
No,
It
it just
was
my
an extra
entire turn was the
Yep.
You sure you're all right, Marla?
I'm feeling peachy. Y'all take care of whatever that horrible thing is over there, and then you can come get the rest of these things if I haven't dealt with them yet.
Coralynn, it is your turn.
Smack him again.
Smack.
Smack. That is a 18 to hit.
It's
And what do I roll for that? D4.
And yeah.
No,
and
that's
then kick him,
wrong.
so-
It's a
That's
D6. I was like, wait a minute. That's my
why would you-
dagger. That's a 4 damage plus my 3 flameo damage.
So 7 damage.
Total.
All right. It's looking bad. It's looking real bad. Like barely hanging on, and kind of like staggered and hissing, trying to pull its hand out of the thing. And on its turn, it does manage to get its hand free, and tries to back up from the two of you. It has enough room to slip to get away, but it does leave your field of fighting.
Can I make a grapple attack or is that just a sentinel feat? Like, can I try and grapple him as he tries to go away?
Interesting.
Like, basically grab his collar
Yeah.
and
So that
pick
he
him up.
can't walk away.
I know that's really what the sentinel feat is. So
Kind of not really though, because interesting. I will let you do it if you drop your sword.
Not worth it.
No,
Not when you
not
fish
worth
out of the
it.
water.
I will just.
Smack it.
You have an alternative opportunity, one might say.
I will non-lethally smack it double-handedly.
Oh, interesting.
All right. So you're gonna turn it and hit it with the flat of the sword.
Yes, 18 to hit.
Hits.
14 points of
Whoa!
bludgeoning damage.
Non-lethally.
No,
He's
I
very
non-lethally-
unconscious.
Yeah.
He is in fact very, very unconscious as you like crack it between the eyes. You hear a horrible sound as something in his head snaps.
You're supposed to go through the eye socket for the lobotomy, not through the center. That's trepanning. It's different.
And this thing drops into the water. Now it doesn't need to breathe because it's dead. But it definitely, you get the impression that it still can be picked back up and done things with if you want. What are you doing with this?
I don't know.
Why are you going for non-lethal?
I was hoping to talk to him.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Reminds me of someone called Renner. Happened to him.
Oh,
You're trying to reason with an undead creature.
Wait,
right.
you know the Volodoth twins too?
Yeah.
I've heard stories about them from the fish.
Idiot. They're such idiots.
They're not smart. I will put it that way. But they're so handsome, both of them.
All right. So the ghoul is currently unconscious in the water. Madame Celery, what would you like to do?
Oh,
It's
right.
actually my turn.
Yeah.
That was the opportunity.
You are correct.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to run across and try and smack one of the ones attacking Marlo.
Trying to wake it up.
Come back.
Two-handed 24 to
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Oh.
That's almost excessive force.
Wow.
Does it rebound into the other one? We just full cleave damage this?
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Undar's on a
11
roll.
points of damage.
On a roll, Undar. You're on a roll.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
You're like
great.
Wah,
dropping things like flies.
wah, wah.
This one is like, oh, the wrong side. Use the edge.
Oh, right.
Said 11. Yeah, you like Marlo, you're dealing with the two that are in front of you, and like look around your shield just in time to see Undar's sword cutting through this zombie.
Throw my shield up to make sure that I don't get caught. Because I'm like, oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is such an enthusiastic blow that you do hear that as the tip of his sword runs down the front of your shield. But this zombie drops dead next to you.
Love that.
All right, Undar, is there anything else that you would like to do?
Yeah, I say, I might have accidentally not killed the other one.
Okay, well, we'll just keep an eye on that then.
Do you want it to stay dead? Do you want to kill it?
I mean, are we technically killing them if they're already dead? What's the technicalities on this one?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Would Madame Celery know?
There's the quote of the night.
Looks like you know what you're doing to me.
Because player Matt doesn't know much about ghouls. Would Madame Celery know that a ghoul is not like, it can't talk back, or it's not aware? Or has she heard of things that like, oh, they can speak, or they can communicate?
Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
I do.
I would like you to make me an Arcana check, please.
Okay. That would be a 16.
Okay. You know enough about ghouls to know actually they can talk. They speak common.
Okay.
They're not the sharpest knives in the drawer.
No.
They might be a spoon.
Got it.
But
Good for scooping the brains.
but they are intelligent enough to hold conversation ?
Oh. Okay, in that case we'll be like, no, Undar, I think you might have done a good thing.
I mean, if you think so.
We can talk to it and find out what happened here. Later.
All right. Was that your turn? Is
That
what
might
you
be
like
my
to
turn
do
if
on
you
your
if that's
turn?
what the turn will be, and then I'll just kick it. Yeah, I'll just kick the. If it's floating, I'll just kick it.
It's melee.
And if you'll let me, if that's my action, that's fine.
No,
Or-
I'll let you take a normal action. Cause
Okay.
You want to tie it up for us so that we don't have to fight it again?
Oh, is that what'll happen? And as
I
they're
don't know.
As they're having this conversation, she'll lift up her cloak to pull out her sexy dagger, and throw it at the remaining eye socket of the
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
work. Ooh, that's a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, all right. Well, that will be a 6 damage.
All right. Ooh, that's some damage there. It is still standing, but it does seem to be coming down quite quickly.
Okay, Marlo, can you retrieve my dagger for me?
In just a minute, of course.
Marlo, it's your turn.
We're gonna try to smash it.
Smash.
That's much better than it has been. I think that's a 16.
Oh, that hits.
Great. Let's see if I can actually do any semblance of damage now. Ooh, 5 damage?
Nice.
Okay. Yes, you've done some semblance of damage. It is still standing, but barely.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's fair. And I still have 10 HP, so I will not take any more.
All right. Coralynn.
Dunk, I didn't think we were gonna get back to me. Yeah, I'm gonna maneuver around. Well, I guess I'm still kind of closest, maybe to the floater.
Unconscious boy.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and just tie him up and keep him off to the side.
All right, make me a sleight of hand check. At advantage, because he's unconscious.
Okay. Advantage was good.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand. That's a dirty 20.
Very emphatically, very well tied up. I'm sure anyone looking at your knots will wonder how in the hell you learned that many good knots.
My sister's hair.
Sister's hair.
Good answer.
Yes.
Cut to.
Just like, Mom's coming by with shears.
Yeah.
As you are manhandling this ghoul, or
Princess handling.
excuse me, hair handling this ghoul, you do feel it kind of like shudder a little bit under your hands. Yeah, it's very well tied up, but it definitely let out a little bit of a shudder.
Player just realized something. We'll find out later if character can roll to figure it out.
While I'm dying, should I just elbow it in the head again? No, get down.
Up next is the last remaining zombie, who is very determined to try and nom through this cleric's
You can keep
incredible
trying.
armor. 13. And that is its turn. Undar.
I just one slow step forward, using his entire movement to move that 5 feet.
You just like slide your foot across and weirdly gracefully for such a big creature.
And come down with 2 hands. 14. I think that's fine.
14 hits.
Am I doing this math right?
Undar has
8
felled
plus 6
every
is
single
14.
one of
Okay.
these zombies in this room.
Oh no!
Oh, maybe not.
5 points of damage.
So you do this very graceful, slow, like it almost looks like a dance as you come around, sliding your foot forward and bring the sword down onto this zombie, and you cut through it, and it falls with the last little twitches of life. Life? Unlife? Undeath? Who knows? And as the final zombie falls to the adventuring party, quiet once again settles over this particular deck.
Yeah.
So suspicious.
Definitely.
Marlo, my dagger.
You can go get it yourself now. They're all done. And Marlo's gonna slog over to check on Coralynn.
And as you are slogging over and the quiet settles down, punctuated by the waves around you, we're gonna go to break.
Word.
We'll be back in just a little bit to see what else waits for them in this cursed shipwreck.
Spoiler, it's more zombies.
Maybe.
Oh.
Undead.
We'll see y'all shortly.